laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, Kate Jim, getting at it. Kate Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey hazard name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. The perfect match, Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jimbo always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. Perfect match, Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jim always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. You out of the blue and let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. Always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I am so blonde. It is unbelievable. I was trying to be organised. I set my stream up for the Premier League preview for tomorrow. Thought, yeah, all done. I'm going to go shopping with my son, get some lunch while we're out, come back and chill until I'm on the terrace later. Next thing I know, Leo's messaging me, asking me where I am, and I see you lot waiting. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't even realise I'd put the wrong date on the stream. Honestly, I am such a bimbo. It is unbelievable. So I can't just leave you all hanging. It's not fair. So I thought I'd pop on for a bit before I go shopping. I don't know where Jim is. Oh, he's here. He's going to give me abuse now as well. What? There we are, Jimbo.
So, Dolly, honestly, I don't know. Do you know what? I don't know what to say about you, Kate.
I don't know what to say about myself. I'm going to put it down to what you've been putting it down to all week, and that's the fact that we've got this cold and it's making the brain go a little bit foggy. Because I just can't believe I've done it. I haven't even got my vape up here. I ran up here at 100 miles an hour. Felt so bad. I'm so sorry, everyone. For people that got here at 12, please accept my apologies. Harmless Potato was one of the first ones here. So biggest apology goes to you. Shemtaz says, afternoon, beautiful Katie and handsome Sir Jim. Hope you're both doing well today. I'm feeling good. Oh dear, Spurs weekends are back and we're at the Etihad where we haven't lost in a year. Yes, the coffee here saying it's freezing. Do you know what? It's -4 here today and it says we'll feel -6 and by God, it feels that cold. It is freezing. Big up Scott Colliver and Drew Lala. Good to see you both. Anthony Clark's in the house as well. Hope you're doing good. Vindaloo, na. Big up to you. Good to see you. Morning, Leo. Thank you for messaging me. Oh my God, I still can't believe it. I'm such a dinlo. I swear to God.
Do you know what? I've got no words, Kate.
Well, rather than speaking, you could have run me my vape upstairs, but it's fine. You could just moan about me. It's fine. Lateness is greatness. Sorry, Joey. I apologise. I know that's your bugbear. And trust me, lateness is my absolute bugbear in life. I hate it. So the fact that I'm late, I can only apologise profusely. And Paul G, apologies. I can't believe it. What an absolute div. I think Jim is still looking for his hot water bottle because Kate keeps him downstairs in the freezing cold. Anyone else want to hop on the stream? Oh my God. Shemtown Wales, sorry, you're talking to each other. What's going on? Is Jimbo looking for his long johns? Honestly, yes, he needs his pants, so it's a family-friendly stream. Big up Yogi Bear. You're late. I want a free membership for life. I want you to say no. I'm not even going to read that out. I'm not even reading that out. I wasn't that late. I'd have to be about 6 months late to ever even think about reading that. Ricketic says, "Am I glitched or are they not live?" No, I'm just blonde. It is interpretive dance. Jazz hands. Hang tight, homies. Leo, you're a legend for holding the fort for us. This was all planned. Is this not normally on a Friday at 12? Had someone put the reminder in for the wrong day? Design
Yes.
That's exactly what happened. So the Premier League preview will not be today. It will be tomorrow with Chang, with Nick. And today will just be us saying hello for a little while and being completely unprepared for any sort of show, which is always good. Start demanding refunds. Yes, Leo saved the day. Otherwise, I'd still be getting ready, probably just getting in the car now to go out. Leo did send a message. Jimbo probably putting his makeup on. Hang on, people. Always had my doubts about Jim, not knowing what day of the week it was when he was banging on about the quad.
Joey, do you want to know something? I don't know what day of the week it is most days, mate.
Do you know what, Drina? I kind of didn't forget I was streaming. I just put the wrong bloody date. Don't take your light back, Shem. I came on especially. I think we've been had, says Leo. Oh, wait, got a message. Oh, my God, I love this, the way this is unfolding. They have forgot it's meant to be tomorrow, right? No. Maybe Mickey hasn't called in to see Kate. And then there's someone...
Ben, oh my God, wear your top. I still wear your top, Ben. The coffee.
I'm going to let them know Vindaloo was here. I bet they've messed up. No show, homies. It was meant to be tomorrow. It says live in 23 hours now. Disgusted. We want our likes back. I knew it. Bloody hell, Jim would cause a riot. Can't get the staff. Just blame Jimbo. Unbelievable scenes. 30 minutes of my life I'm never getting back. But Jimbo, you are blonde. We deserve one now. We will see you all back here tomorrow, said Leo. And then, yeah, guessing it's Jimbo's fault. Joey Barton putting his foot down saying he's never returning. It's in the DNA, Drew, like Ellie has the same issue. I'm hoping it's a bumper edition tomorrow. I agree with Ben. Boo. Guy, let's riot. Oh no, we're getting told off. Have we been successful in our rioting? And the rest, as they say, is history. Although Shem was trying to start a movement saying Kate and Jim out. Not really. The reason we did it is because on the coffee company yesterday during Brewing Bollocks, Ben made us pair of Muppets. He said, "Who's the Muppets?" And it was, of course, me and Jim. So today we knew it like Muppets.
I knew it was us because I recognised the top that I was wearing.
Well, I knew it was us because I knew it was a man and a woman, and there's only one man and a woman.
Yeah, but the top I had a shirt on that I recognised from the photo.
But again, I do apologise very, very, very much. Yes, the intro was long. Jim had to get his pants and makeup on. Jim, hurry up and get dressed. We've bloody done it again. The homies that left thinking there was no show. This is an exclusive just for us homies. Oh dear. Honestly, I can't apologise anymore. I'm so embarrassed. Big up, Rich. Hope you're well. Saying a big Everton fan. Come on, you blues. Big up, Lee Statham TV. Who let us wait the longest, Kate or Levy with a trophy? Embarrassing. Do you know what? It is so embarrassing. I'm so blonde. Morning, Matt. Morning, lovely Kate. Thank you, Richo. 37 minutes late. Honestly, I just can't believe it. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed. Not in Jimbo. He's got a banger of a shirt on. I've literally only just got dressed. Literally only been dressed for like 10 minutes. We were sitting downstairs in our pajamas watching Four in a Bed, and that is not a rude show. Just so you all know, it's not porn. I was that excited. I was here at 7:30. Big up, Lisa. Hope you're doing well. Matt says, might have a white Christmas in the UK. Yep, we keep getting snow on and off, and it is frigging freezing.
We had a bit of snow last night, a little bit.
Yeah, I was late. I was allowed out of Rampton early, Kushti. Not as late as we are.
I just watched your podcast,
Johnny.
Just one where you're in the car telling that lady off.
Oh yeah, that was funny. It hit his car door.
Yeah,
hit his car with her door. I forgive you, Kate. It's not your fault. It's a blonde thing. Absolutely. Boo! We hate Arsenal. Don't moan about it. You've got one. Appreciate it. I can't believe it. I still can't believe it. So I'm hearing the perfect match bottled to 12 p.m. stream time. Oh dear, Bottom strikes again. No, we was going to do that every Gunners a runner and copy you lot and not bother doing one today because we're ill. Oh, we can't play the game. We've all got a cold. Oh, we can't play today. But then we thought we'd man up and turn up. Lateness is greatness. I'll be celebrating my 66th birthday tomorrow, Friday, and Everton win and going into retirement. Hooray!
66.
Clickety click. Happy retirement. Happy birthday. Hope you have the most wonderful day. And I hope, with all my heart, that Everton win for you because that would be a perfect present. Big up Peter Kagaya says it's 11:44 p.m. in Melbourne. Born in northwest London, there's nothing French about me. Most people just say hello and never bonjour back. Bonjour. I laughed so much on Brewing Bollocks yesterday. It was very, very funny, Brewing Bollocks yesterday. I was a bit gutted though because I only got 3 out of 4 on Darren and Karen, and Coover got all 4 right. But then it is Cooves, isn't it? Arsenal have been rebranded to Bumminal. Yes, they have. They have a much more suitable name. Thank you, Kate. You're welcome. So you thought you'd turn up 30 minutes late? Yep, after kickoff. Yep, and still beat you. So I've got no idea what we're going to talk about. All I know is I can't be on here long because I've promised to take my son shopping, and Jimbo wants fish and chips, I believe. Although we could tie it in and go a little bit later and get fish and chips for tea.
Well, I don't care. Whatever you want, I don't care.
But
could stay on here for an hour if you want. I'm happy to do that.
We can't talk about the Premier League preview tomorrow because we've got to do that with Nick and Chang. They will end up suing me for doing the show without them. So I can't risk being sued. I'm already open to lawsuits for being half an hour late. So
we can always talk how wonderful Spurs are.
Well, that'd take about 5 minutes.
Oh, the pain.
No, shopping and fish and chips is more important for me, but it is for Jim. I was just going shopping to get some Christmas decks, and Jim was like,
I'm watching my I'm eating because of my diabetes, and I haven't had fish and chips for ages, but I really fancy fish and chips today.
And it is Friday. Oh, no, it's not Friday. It's Thursday. See? Blonde. I thought it was Friday, and if it was Friday, I would be here with Nick and Chang, and we were doing the show properly, not messing about, getting things all out of sync. Jim, you're not as bad.
What?
You're to blame as well.
Why am I to blame? I didn't set the stream up.
Look, I changed the name so that you could be part of this channel. So your responsibility is to make sure it runs smoothly, and you didn't check and tell me I'd put the wrong date on it.
I can't make sure a bath runs smoothly, let alone a channel.
Well, it's all your fault. I am going back to Just a Girl Who Loves Spurs.
Then you'll lose half your subscribers.
No, I'll gain them, you mean? How many more Christmas decks do you need? I need to get some tinsel because I've put all my lights up, but I need some tinsel. And yeah, I just like to buy new decks every year. It's like a wedding thing. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue.
My front room's like Santa's grotto.
No, it isn't.
Well, is it? Yes, it is, darling.
And you haven't even got your lamp on, and that's pretty.
Yeah, but it shines on the screen. Look.
New stadium, very close to being completed. Looks fantastic on the River Mersey. There you go. That's better. That's pretty. Oh, it's bright when it goes green.
That's what I said to you.
Yeah, but it looks better than it not being on. Sorry, I'm just going through the chat. Christmas decks in November. And your point is, Joey?
Joey, if it was down to Kate, they'd be up in September.
Correct.
It's only me putting my foot down.
Can I just say, it is a scientific fact that people who put their decorations up early are happier than people that don't. I'm just saying. Could be worse. The team that rebranded Jaguar could have done our badge. True. Jimbo, she's right. You're now half of the channel. You've got to pull your weight, bro. There you go. You can't just leave it all to me. It's not fair. I've got a house to run. I've got people to feed. I've got cleaning to do.
Yeah, but I've got man flu.
Honestly, you're pathetic.
I was talking to my mate this morning.
You're pathetic.
And he's got man flu. And Kate, while I was on the phone to him, Kate done nothing but ridicule us.
Ridicule, yeah. Well, correct. Because if you please, this guy is nearly 60. He's taken the day off work because he's got a bit of a sore throat and a cold. I mean, come off it. Pathetic. The perfect match with less than perfect timekeeping. That should be the name change. I quite like it. Quite catchy. Don't forget you're streaming at 2 Ben. That what supporting Tottenham does to people. You start forgetting the days of the week. Do you know what? This is true stuff. It's a fact. I'm happiest when I'm miserable. Joey, why doesn't that surprise me? Man flu is scientifically true.
Thank you, Paul.
Kate, man flu, you better tend to Jimbo. Man flu is real. Isn't it funny that only men think man flu is real? Isn't that a funny thing? No women think it's real, only men, because men are pathetic. Pathetic. Oh, I've got a cold. I can't go to work. Oh, my throat hurts. Kate, I've got the flu. No, you've got a cold. You haven't got the flu. You've got a cold. Man up. But look, Jim, I'm going to ask you anyway. City away. Saturday night.
Yes.
First of all, City very rarely lose at the Etihad. Second of all,
but they will on Saturday.
Can I finish? Secondly, Tottenham very rarely win away from home.
Right.
Even though you're incredibly positive as a fan.
Yes.
You've got to be feeling a little bit nervous about this game on Saturday night. Yes, you have. You've got to.
Kate, if I was feeling nervous, I would say I am not nervous one bit. Not nervous one bit. I back my team to win. And we will beat City away, and we'll start our away form.
Don't worry, I'll come down and get my baby.
I didn't know you wanted
to do everything in this house.
I didn't know you wanted your babe.
I want you to get it.
Oh, I thought you meant.
I have to run the house, run the channel, run around. If you say anything, I'll find it. Oh, my poor noblets. Honestly, I'm up and down them stairs. I'm up and down them stairs like a frigging yo-yo.
Never said a word.
Yeah, when this finishes, I'm gonna go back. But yeah, save Jim. Let me tell you, it needs saving if he's done anything. I'm worn out now.
Well, you should have asked me to bring my vape up.
I think you'll find if you rewatch the video, I actually did twice.
Oh, right. Sorry, I didn't realise. I need a wee as well, so I could have done it.
Oh, I didn't realise. Like, you didn't realise I'd scheduled it for the wrong date, no? Anyway, there is rumours that Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, who else was it? Kevin De Bruyne, Jack Grealish, John Stones could all be back for the game. Now, does that make you nervous?
No.
Well, then you're silly.
Why?
Because, again, we are without, potentially, not definitely, we are potentially without Romero and Van der Ven, although there's a strong possibility they could be back. Benny is going to be not available, and potentially Basuma as well. So they're getting back their strongest squad, and we're losing players left, right, and centre, but you're not nervous, no?
No.
You're a liar.
Why am I lying? If I was nervous, I would say to you, I'm nervous, Kate.
Well, so you obviously, I have got a rotten cold, Aaron, an absolute stinker.
First of all,
I just plod on Jimbo sits there moaning he's got man flu, making me go up and down the bloody stairs, left, right, and centre. I actually feel worse today than I felt yesterday. I thought I was on the mend, but my cold has really come out. But Jim, go on, carry on.
Hang on, I need to cough.
I wish you'd fuck off.
It muted me. It didn't mute you, darling.
I know it didn't mute me. Go on.
No, I'm not nervous, right? And I'm going to wait and see what players they've got back, and I'm going to wait and see who we've got in. But I don't really care, right, Steve? I don't really care, right? We can beat anyone on our day, and it's a chance for them to go up there and show that the Ipswich game was an error, and they didn't put their heart and soul into it, and to put their heart and soul in this and get a result.
Well, I am dreading it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not even looking forward to watching it. And then a certain Mr. Chris Cowlin emailed me this morning and asked me to go on his show after. So if we lose at 8 o'clock, I've got to go on there and talk about the fact that we lost.
Yeah, and if we win, you can go on there and give it large.
Yeah, but the chances of us winning are very, very
Why?
wickle.
Why? It's 50-50. It's 11 against 11.
It's not 50-50. They never lose at the Etihad.
Oh, all right, so they got De Bruyne back, so they got Grealish back, and so they got Stones back. Is he going to start all them players, and are they going to be match fit?
Probably not, but
it could work against them. Them players coming in.
Yeah, it could do. Well, I'm nervous. I'm just putting it out there. I am nervous. Really, there's a lot.
But you will be on your day, Jimbo. I won't be on the day. I don't. Kate to tell you, I don't sit here. Kate, you know what I'm like on match days. I'm fine.
I mean,
when we're losing 1-0, you said to me, "I can't believe how calm you are."
We spoke to our friend this morning who's a Villa fan, and he said, "Surely, but don't call me Shirley. Surely, Ange Postecoglou won't be under pressure. His job won't be under pressure, and he won't get sacked if you lose to City." And I said, "Well, surely, don't call me Shirley. That shouldn't be the case." But Jimbo, we all know if we do lose to City, and I mean lose miserably, like I don't know, just get battered.
No, we won't get battered.
No, but if, darling, if I'm playing devil's advocate here, then Ange Postecoglou is going to be under pressure, right? Or wrong?
No, I don't think he will be. Because it's against City away, so...
So you're thinking it's like a free hit?
No, there's no such thing as a free hit, really, Kate. But, no, I don't think he will be under pressure.
Well, even if it was 6-0?
Yeah, I think that... Joey, it won't be 6-0, mate. If it's going to be 6-0, it's going to be Spurs. I know. I don't think he'll be under pressure, Kate. No, I think that he's going to give this guy time. I do.
I don't understand what these odds is. That 6-4 City, 1-9 draw, 1-7 Tottenham. It can't be because that puts Tottenham as favourites. Those don't make sense. So I don't know what the odds are, but it's not that. Hope you're well, Aaron. Ange doesn't have any more free hits this season. We've lost 5 games already. We can't lose more games than we've won.
Yeah, I'll look at the odds.
1-2 Tottenham or City 4-1, says Matt. Jimbo, he has you 10th. Yes, but we're 3 points off third. It's not. It sounds worse than it actually is.
Of course it is. But if you listen, if you look at the games, right, we've had a couple of really bad results, but most of the games have been good football. You know, got to look at the overall picture. People just look at Crystal Palace and Ipswich. Look at the other games that we've played really well, and the games that we did lose. We drew one with Leicester and we lost to Newcastle. We played some really good football, right? And we didn't deserve to lose them games, but we did lose them, right? So it's not like we're in a total meltdown and we're absolutely crap. It's not. It's like he's got to get that consistency going, and by sacking him and bringing in someone else, he's not going to get that consistency going. This guy needs more time. You know,
You're right, Joey. I mean, at the end of the day, we're 3 points off third, but we're also, I think, 1 point off 13th. So it works both ways. I just think Levy's not going to pull the trigger just yet.
Right. City are 1-2. The draw is 7-2, and we are 19-4.
So City was City 1-2.
So we're just over 4-1.
That's a good price. That just shows how crap we are, because normally we're never that price. He can't keep his match. He can't keep his job based on, oh, we should have won those games.
I know he can't, Joey. I know, but what you've got to do, you've got to look at the overall picture of it. It's there is something building, and we have had some bad games, and I will admit that, right? But it's not like we're like just falling down like a stone. You know, every team's been inconsistent this year, except for Liverpool, and Forest have been good as well. So it's look, a bit more time. This guy needs more time. He needs a bit more time. Sacking him and bringing in someone else is not the answer. Not in my opinion, anyway.
Ben, I agree with you that if we lose to those games, the chances are he might pull the trigger. But what I'm saying is, I don't think he pulls the trigger based on the result on Saturday night. That's what I'm trying to say. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But it's the Football Content Creator Awards tonight as well. I've just remembered. So there will be the likes of Ricky Sachs and Chris Cowling at the awards tonight. If anyone's interested, just thought I'd share that. A section of the fan base are a bigger problem than Levy regarding Ange. 18 months is plenty of time, says Joey. Big up, Yoris. We wasn't supposed to be live, but I accidentally put the wrong day, and then I got a riot in my chat, so I had to come on, give the people what they want, you know. Please the public. No, it was my fault. Absolutely blonde moment. He's had 18 months, Jimbo.
Yeah, but it's still not a lot of time, Matt, is it? It's in the football. He's had one season where everything was up in the air. He had to change the whole ethos of the club, right? He's had to change so much. He's had to get out so much deadwood. He's had to bring in players. It's like it's not just going to work overnight. This is what I'm saying. If you buy a business, you know, I've had a few businesses, and you don't overnight turn them into a success. It takes time. You know, how long did I work? How hard did I work to get our shop successful, Kate? You know, it took me a while to build it up, a lot of hours and a lot of hard work. And it's the same with football. He's not going to change it overnight. He's had one season, right? And a third of a season. He needs more time. What we're going to do, sack him and bring someone else in, right? And then 18 months, if he's not doing it, we haven't give him enough time, we bring another one in. It's just rinse and repeat. Give this guy at least till the end of the season and see if he can build something. He's got the January window.
Dave Hamilton says, I've been saying it for ages, a better coach would have got better results. Now, that is possible, but it's not factual. We don't know that for sure. So, can't say that factually. We've had brilliant coaches that have still not succeeded at Spurs. So, whatever people think of this manager, he's still won the same at Spurs as the likes of Jose Mourinho, Conte, Pochettino. Do I think we're going backwards, Joey? No, I don't. It's actually 400 million euros, not pounds. 150 of that is on kids, he said, that are not ready for the Premier League. But as I've said, is that Ange or is that a club thing? No one can say it's definitely one or the other. Big up, Aaron. Good to see you, sir. Come on, Tottenham, show some chest, grow some balls or boobs. What's wrong with you? What has Ange actually done other than change the style of football? You're muted. Jim, you're muted.
He's changing the ethos of the club. He's trying to get a better mentality, right? And it is working in certain games, but other games it's not, you know. And I just think just to boot this guy out now and bring in someone else, right? First of all, who's available that's going to do a great job at Spurs, right? Just give this guy time. Give him till the end of the season, at least as a fan, and say, right, I'm going to back this guy till the end of the season. I might not like what he's doing. I might not like some of the results, but let's give this guy a bit of time and see if he can actually do something, right? Some of the games we played, the football's been off the planet, but it's been fantastic. You know, the best football played in the Premier League, in my opinion, in some of the games. Just give the guy time instead of everyone getting on his back and wanting him sacked. And you know, just get behind the club and the manager till the end of the season. What have you got to lose? If we bring in another manager, he's got to change to his ethos again. He's got to change to his style of football again, right? And it's not going to all go well. You might get a new manager bounce for a few games. But we're just starting again. At least we're a third through the season. Let's see this guy out and see what he can do.
What I don't understand is people are saying, sack him, sack him, sack him. We haven't won anything in years and years. Why sack him? It's not like we're Man City and this guy's taking us backwards and we're not winning under him. We haven't won anything anyway, so what's the point? Let's just back him. We're still in all the cups. Let's just wait and see. I mean, for me, I think we give him to the end of the season at least. Someone with the in the nose that Archie. Yeah, he did. He said that Archie Gray was one of his number one targets, but then I don't think that's a bad thing. I think Archie Gray is going to be a brilliant player. Is he ready? It's difficult to say because he's not playing in his preferred position. Leo, like the stream, my homies, this is an exclusive show. Yeah, off the cuff. What's the benefit in bringing in a new manager? Short-term bounce. We have to give some stability to Ange. It works elsewhere. Stability works. Yeah, I agree with that completely. I think this team needs stability. I think Ange is great. He's changing the culture. He's got you playing attacking football, best possession team. Plus, I love the watch-alongs. Uphill Garner says, is Jim getting the Tottenham Hotspur laser removed from his hand to match the new logo?
I saw that, and I messaged my mate Steve. He's in the chat, Steve D. And I said, please don't change the logo because of my tattoo.
It don't make any difference. I don't understand why it matters. Jim, if in January we're 16th or lower, would you still be saying keep him?
Look, Joey, it's very hard to say because we. I mean, it's a hypothetical, isn't it?
Yeah, but if it is that case,
well, it depends how far behind we are and how the football is. I mean, if we keep playing games like we did against Ipswich, and then I will say he's not the right guy, you know, because if we keep playing like that, he's not the right guy, or the players are not the right players. But I just think there has been bad games, but there's been some very, very good games as well, where you can see, you know, some of them games we've come off on a high, and we people are saying, I can see what he's trying to do, you know. I just think it's so early. You know, there hasn't been that many bad games. You can take the Coventry game out the equation because it was such a change of players. So, you know, the European games, I think it's very hard to put them into the equation because it's changing so much. Even though we have won some of them, I think we've been a bit lucky in some of them European games. But the league games, I think the better performance. There's been more better performances than bad performances.
Vindaloo, you're right. We're in all three cups and 3 points away from
I know.
in Europe. I think the overreaction is unbelievable.
This is what I'm saying. I just think we're not. It's not like we've absolutely capitulated, right? And we're just falling down a cliff. You know, there's good games and then there's a bad game slung in there. And I just think just give this guy time to sort it out. If you just pull the trigger on him now, what is the point? I don't get what the point is. You know, all the hate on him. Give the guy a few more games. You know, let's see where we are in, like Joey said, in January. We've got a tough load of fixtures coming up. You know, he's going to sort the men out from the boys. At least let's get through them and see where we are then.
Matt says attacking football is the only thing I can see that he's improved at Tottenham. Culture is still the same. Laugh my arse off. You can laugh, Matt. A, we don't care what you think because you're an Arsenal fan. B, Arteta, he ain't doing much either. And C, it's only been 18 months. Arteta's been there for what, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
You know? I agree with this. I think this is a massive problem at Spurs. They have no leaders on the pitch. Not a single leader, in my opinion.
Well, at the end of the day, Kate, I stick up for Ange a lot, but I'm going to give him a bit of stick here. This is for him to get them players in a room, right, and kick them up the fucking arse and pull the strong ones out and tell them this is down to you now. You've got to get on that pitch and you've got to lead. Someone needs to take the ball by the horns and get some of the bigger players to lead on the pitch.
Brighton Palace Galatasaray Ipswich game isn't an isolated incident.
Look, go back.
To
Go
what?
back to Joey. Right. The Brighton game, first half was fantastic. We capitulated. The Palace game, I thought the Palace played us off the park. Right. They played us. They were just much better than us on the day, and we was bad. I'm not going to go into the European games because there's too many changes for me. The Ipswich game, I mean, I had my head in my hands in the ground watching it. It was terrible. But then you put up the good games that we played, Joey, and how we played so well on the good games, you know. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's easy to pick the shit, but you got to pick the good as well. You got to try and balance it out. And I think this guy is like on the fence with it, and we could tip that way, and he could get us like really cooking, or it could tip the other way, and he ends up getting the sack. But at least give him a chance to tip it one way or the other.
Palace didn't win till they played you. Ipswich didn't win till they played you. Arsenal, we had our whole midfield out. But Matt, you didn't outplay us. You got a lucky goal on a set piece. We outplayed you. So that point is invalid as far as I'm concerned. It does make me laugh how Arsenal are so interested in our season. If you weren't worried about us, you wouldn't keep going on about us. We live rent-free in the Gooners' heads.
But you are talking about Palace and Ipswich, right? We should be beating Palace and Ipswich, yes. But they're not terrible teams, Kate. They've both had some really good games this season and been unlucky not to win, you know?
Yeah.
We didn't put up a big enough fight against them and we lost both of them. But we're on the cusp, as I said, on the fence, and we could go either way. But give the guy a chance to go one way or the other.
I agree with this, Joey, but is it because Ange asked for a leader and identified a leader and Levy went, no, can't afford him, or no, he's not coming? You know, we don't know what goes on in the background. Too many nice guys in the squad. City wounded, Pep re-signed, and a 2-week rest going to take some beating. I completely agree. Absolutely, completely agree. Good games. 20
Yeah, but you
minutes
can go the other side of that and say Tottenham lost to Ipswich, right? 2 weeks rest, right? Tottenham are hurt. Poglakosku's hurt, right? Maybe we Ange, right? He's hurt because we lost to Ipswich at home. So it could go the way we go out there and put on a performance. It's because of my cold, darling. I'm all blocked up.
What did you even call him?
I don't know. Ange.
Postecoglou. Honestly, exactly. You should have won it, but you didn't. No, we did not win by a lucky goal. Our gameplay was to hold out set pieces. Yeah, but this is what I mean. We should have won it, but you didn't. But it's that Ange's fault. He weren't on the pitch. He didn't finish the chances that were made. This is my point. Jim ain't got a clue.
At the end of the day, Jim ain't got a clue. At the end of the day, right, I'm going to time you out in a minute, Joey. At the end of the day, right, you beat us 1-0. You beat us 1-0. You're giving it all this large that you're going to beat us 4-0, right? And you beat us on a set piece, on our error. So it's not like you beat us 4-0. You beat us 1-0
off the park.
Yeah.
Oh, but it was an Arteta masterclass.
It was an Arteta masterclass to put you lot 11 behind the ball for fucking 50, 60 minutes or something.
It was a snatch and grab. It was a snatch and grab. I have to wonder if anyone would say, yeah, he is a thug, Joey Barton. I've got my huge cup of coffee in hand. Lucky you. I haven't got a drink because I was just walking out the door. It's not an ordinary cold, Jumbo. It's man flu, scientifically much worse than ordinary lady colds. The homie with the coffee. Arsenal giving us banter after buying rice and thinking the league was in the bag this season. Priceless. Question for Jimbo. I know you want to give Ange this season, but is there a breaking point for you?
There's a breaking point for everyone, Vindaloo. I love this club with every fibre in my body, right? And I want us to win trophies and I want us to do well. But I'm kind of, I think people, I think I'm a realistic, where people would probably think I'm just deluded. And I just think moving on another manager, right, a third of the way through the season, when it's not been a total disaster, we're 3 points off a third, right, we're still in all the cups. It's just ludicrous to me. Why would we do that? You know, I just don't understand why we would do that. You've got to give the guy a chance, right? We could win 4 in a row, right, and end up back in the top 4. You know, it's not give him the chance to do it. Ask me in January, and I'll give you another answer, right, where I think we are. But I just think it's ludicrous to pull the trigger now, and honestly, I'm dumbfounded that people want him sacked. I
For
am.
me, if we whimper out of the cups, for instance, we've got Man United in the next round, which would get us to a quarter final. I think that's right. Is that right? If
Yeah.
we whimper out there and put out a crap team and just whimper out, and then whimper out of the other cups, that's my breaking point, because we don't stand a chance of winning the league. So for me, everything has to go into winning the cups. However, we know Levy prioritises the Premier League top 4. So is it going to be all on Ange? People say that Levy wouldn't affect which team he picks. Well, if that's the case, then that's my breaking point. Whimper out of the cups. But I mean, what's Arsenal's breaking point? Matt Vindaloo.
How are we going to whimper out the cups, Katie? How are we going to whimper out the cups? We're going to win all 3 of them. The
I'm
treble
saying
is
that
on.
would be my breaking point. But Vindaloo, Matt, what's your breaking point then? With Arteta, because you know every year you tell me you're going to win the league and you never do. So what's the breaking point there? Steve says, I'm comfortable with our place in the pecking order right now, unlike you lot. Exactly. I think a lot of Spurs fans think we're better than we are. Their expectations are too high. And I get what Ben says. Our motto is to dare is to do. Yes, I agree with that. But at the same time, you've also got to understand we aren't at a stage where we're competing for the Premier League. We're a long way off that. So it's going to take a long time. And if we keep sacking managers, the project's never, ever going to be complete. That's how I see it. Losing 4 more points before Christmas. So if you lose 4 more points before Christmas, you're Arteta out. Is that right? The real fans in the ground are still behind Ange. It's the keyboard warrior seeking attention. Well, to be fair, we went to Tottenham Ipswich and I didn't hear a single person say anything detrimental about Ange. Did you, Jim?
No.
Even in the foyer or anywhere. I didn't, and certainly no chance, but it doesn't. What's that Matt said? It doesn't matter what our breaking point, because our owners will keep Arteta regardless of what fans say. We don't know what the owners want from Arteta. We know what Levy wants, though. What do you know that Levy wants, then, Matt? And what? I don't understand that comment. I'm Arteta out now. Big up, Vindaloo. At least you've got an opinion. I like that. Hang on 1 second. I'm just answering a text. Arteta in, Arteta out. Debate has failed. Both sides have been proven wrong. I don't understand that either. I believe there's a big divide between regular match-going long-term fans and those that go less frequently or not at all, and it's based on the high prices. Yeah, maybe that's true, but as Mickey Hazard said when he was on this show, don't matter what you pay for your ticket, you pay what you pay, and that's your choice. No team, no fan is entitled to win anything. It's all down to the hard work of the team.
Well, I can assure you one thing, that Ange is not going to sit back and take results like Ipswich with the players. He's going to have a foot up their arse. This is why I think we'll beat City. I think we'll beat them. I think we're bounced back against City.
Arsenal just finished 2 points behind the best team in the world, and that's before you factor in any cheating and Arteta's job's on the line. No, I just asked. But the thing is, it doesn't matter if you finish 2 points behind the first, or you finish 10 points, or you finish 30 points. You still didn't win.
Yeah, but this look. Who was that who said that?
Soul's legacy.
Right, look. This is what I'm saying about Tottenham. We're 3 points off of the top 4, right? So this is what I'm saying. Don't pull the trigger on him yet. It's silly. Like he's saying, they finished 2 points behind City. don't pull the trigger on Arteta. I can understand that, right? Of course, I can understand that. If I was an Arsenal supporter, I would be saying, no, don't pull the trigger on him yet. He's getting closer. You know, this season hasn't been as good, has it? But it's still, as I said, only a third way through the season, so they've still got time.
Mm.
I don't think Liverpool are just going to keep going on winning. They're going to lose some games.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about this shopping business. My clock's all off now. Got it all planned in my head, my
Well,
day,
we
and now
might as
it's
well
all
go for another half hour now till Ben's, and then go shopping.
yeah, but then I won't be able to get fish and chips.
Well, we'll worry about that in a minute. We'll worry about that. I'll talk to you about that after.
Okay, sweetheart. Can we just start the Amorim out chart so some other clubs' fan bases can lose the plot? I think he's going to be good for Manchester United, to be fair. I think he's going to be very, very good. Who are they playing this weekend? Ipswich. Oh, bloody hell. Ipswich away. I think Ipswich are going to get battered, in my personal opinion. But look, we'll see. I'm not going to give our score predictions or anything for the City game because we will go through all that tomorrow. Plus, we will have the
All I
added
will say to you is, I'm not going to have Spurs to lose. I'm going to have Spurs to win.
All I will say is we will have the benefit of Ange Postecoglou's press conference, so we'll know who's there. In case you missed it, Ben, they won't be watching your stream. We might be actually. We're happy you're live, but fish and chips is a game changer. Well, they close at 2, but they reopen at 4:30. So I think we'll just tie it in with that and just have a sandwich in the meantime. I hate who United have got. I'm gutted, Kate. Because it's Ipswich. Who have Arsenal
No,
got?
the manager. I think
Oh,
he's
Amorim, yeah,
yeah.
he's a good manager. I think Arsenal have got a tough test, really. Although they're at home, they've got Nottingham Forest, who are flying at the minute. I don't think that's going to be an easy game. Jim?
No, it's not going to be easy. Kate, there's no such thing, right, as an easy game in the Premiership, right? Look, Southampton, City struggled to beat them. They beat them 1-0. There's not an easy game. Ipswich have had some bad results, but if you watch their football, they've played some good football. The same with Palace. You know, this is why when we lose to them, I don't have meltdowns because they're decent teams. There's not a terrible team in the Premiership. There's teams that we might look at like Southampton and say they're going to go down because they don't pick up enough points. But if you watch some of their games, they've been really decent in some of them. You know, and just been, I would say, unlucky against City. They hit the crossbar in the last couple of minutes of the game, so it could have ended up 1-1. I mean, there's not the Premiership is the Premiership. It's the cream of the crop. You don't get in the Premiership unless you're a good team. It's as simple as that.
Matt, the funny thing is, Vindaloo wants Arteta out. It's not the rivals all want Arteta out. The thing is, most rivals don't. Most rivals want Arteta to stay because he ain't going to win you nothing, especially now that Pep has signed an extension with an option of another year as well. Arteta has not got it in him to win the Premier League, in my opinion. I said I'd give him this year before I make my decision. Unless he wins it this year, for me, he ain't never going to win it. That's my opinion.
I disagree with that.
All right.
I disagree with that. I think he has got him in it. He has got it in him to win it. I don't think he's the best manager in the league by any stretch of the imagination. But I think he has.
The best manager.
That's what I'm saying, right? But I think he's got it in him to win it for the simple fact that he's been close twice, right? But he's come up against a phenomenal team. So if they have a little bit of an off season like they're having now look, Arsenal have not done brilliant this season, but Liverpool are flying. But look, he's been close twice to winning the league, Kate. So
so was Pochettino, and he gets slated for being a bottle job all the time.
Not by me, don't.
No, but he does by rivals all the time.
I look at it a bit realistic. He's been close twice, and he's been unlucky not to win the league because he's come up against the team. Kate, you can screw your face up, right? City were phenomenal when they lost by 2 points. They went on a run at the end that was unreal. So let's be a bit realistic.
Leo, when are you over again in April? Because I'm going to write it in my diary, ready for when I get my new diary for the new year. Excuse me, Arteta can stay. Only reason I want him out because as good a player that he was, he is a detestable little prick as a manager. Bloke's a proper bitch. I couldn't have put that any better. That is exactly how I feel about him. Matt, I can't see Arteta getting us over the line. He's been tested with injury suspensions and his lineups were questionable, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're right, Vindaloo. I
Well,
hope
look,
you're right.
I will say there, right, I'm going to agree with Vindaloo. I don't think he will get him over the line, but he could get him over the line.
Well, of course he could. Nuno could get Forest over the line, but he ain't going to do it. No, don't tell, because that's a fact. He could.
You're not
They
getting
wouldn't.
the truth of what I'm saying. He's been close twice, really close, Kate.
Hang on a minute. What does close get you? Oh, it's second loser. First loser, sorry, not second loser. First loser, close but no cigar. That's all I've got to say about that. April 19th for Nottingham Forest, right? April 19th, Nottingham Forest. Oh yeah, because it's still this season. Okay, it's in my diary, Leo. We shall make sure that we are around at that date. It's in with the diary now. All these Spurs supporters wanting Arteta is funny to me. He's beaten you at your toilet bowl 3 times in a row. Yeah, but you don't get a trophy for that, do you? Or maybe you do. Maybe that's why Arsenal fans have their open top bus parade. We beat Tottenham at their ground. Woohoo!
I don't give a shit if he stays or goes. I don't really care who's the manager of Arsenal. I care who's at Tottenham, how Tottenham do. But I'm just being honest and saying that he's been close twice. So there's nothing to say that he can't get. If you hadn't have bottled it, then 3 games on a row, Southampton, West Ham, and someone else, you would have won the league. But it wasn't, and I don't put that down to Arteta. I put it down to the players bottled it on the pitch.
I really hope, I really, really, really hope Liverpool win the league this year. I really hope they do.
Oh, I don't. I hope Tottenham win it.
Well, we won't win it. Bloody hell, Leo, what games are you doing, you crazy person? No, Liverpool, look, I love their coach. I think he's great. They've come, I didn't think they would be challenging. And yeah, they will have overtaken Arsenal. And I just really hope Liverpool win the league. City, second. Third, I don't care. Tottenham. Just Arsenal, 5th or something. Or 8th. That'd be good. As much as Arteta irritates the life out of me, he's the most slappable manager in the league, but he's got Arsenal competitive again. I wouldn't be calling for his Lego head if I were them, says Steve D. Interesting. He's been close, but where is our striker? Do I put that down to Arteta or the Cronkies? That's the thing. It's what I say about Ange when people say he didn't bring in a leader. Did he not, or did what's the face? Levy not?
That's a record that will forever stay in both clubs' legacy. Yeah, it will stay in our legacy that we finished above you 5 or 6 seasons in a row as well, where you love your St Tottenham's Day but never got it.
Leo, what's your X account? Watford, Burnley, Spurs, Forest, and QPR, Swansea, but looking for a 4th match. Wow, Leo. Good luck. Good luck to you. We will try our best to be there for the Spurs Forest game, but whatever happens, we will meet you anyway, obviously. Southgate would be wonderful at Woolwich. Another record is Arsenal are the only team to win the league 2 years running by Christmas and again by Easter, only to not win it in either year. Best stat ever.
I just saw that.
Jim, you say you're realistic, and then you say Spurs could win the league. Exactly.
That's my heart speaking, Nick. That's what my heart says. My head says different, but my heart says, "Come on, you Spurs."
Yeah, I think if I had to choose, I would choose Liverpool to win it this year.
And I actually didn't say we was going to win the league. I said I wanted us to win the league.
Yeah. Well, obviously. Do you know, I'm just looking at my cat and Ralph's gone back to sleep on the blanket. He's all curled out. like all laid out. I want his life. Yes, exactly, Ben. Not coys, soys. Shine on you, Spurs. Shine on you, Spurs. Stop listening to your heart, Nick.
I can't help it, Nick. I can't.
It's because he's got such a big heart. That's what it is. Joey, that's Rich coming from a club who wins Soddle. Easy bite, yeah.
No, let's stop that shit already, right? Because you say we win sod all. Look at our history. Our history's rich as fuck. So don't say we've won plenty over the years. We're just having a barren spell under Levy. So look back in the history books and see how good Tottenham are in the history books.
That's what it is, Shem. The cat's saying, "Why don't you come back to bed under the blanket with me, mummy? Why are you on stream? You told me you weren't. Why are you laughing?"
The double, the first English team to win a European Cup. What's that? Trophyless. Go to our stadium and have a look at our trophies on show. There's plenty of them.
Yes, but half these Arsenal fans and half these social media fans think that football only started when they were born. There was no such thing as football before then.
Take a trip down to that magnificent stadium and go and look at our trophies. There's a lot of trophies there, believe it or not.
No statues, but there's trophies. No injury updates as of yet. They have said that Van der Ven and Romero could both feature, and I would think that Angie's press conference will sort of provide more information. Said Werner highly likely, Romero possibly, Van der Ven possibly. Richie will be out for a significant period of time. Mikey Moore will be back and available. That was what I read yesterday.
Fuck off. I saw what you put.
What the hell is this shine shit about? If anything, it's come on you effing Spurs. Exactly. When you walk into the West Atrium at the stadium, the first thing you see are the trophies. Exactly.
And there's a lot of them as well.
Yeah. The only statue is the coach on the sideline with his arms crossed. Funny, isn't it? When Spurs were the team to achieve so many things first, yet they have no history. These kids ain't got a clue. Exactly, right. Joey. That's what I'm trying to say. They don't look at the history. They look at the here and now and the oil money. Look at Chelsea. Look what they were before. They were just an average club. And now Chelsea fans just think they're the best because they've won all these trophies without actually looking into the fact that they've bought them with dirty, stinking oil money. And Ben, please get over it, Ben. I've just seen your streaming at 2 about bloody Jaguar again. Get over it. We don't even know what the car's going to be like. It's only the advert. You don't even see the car. Hi, Leo. I found you. Let's coordinate. I'm going to send you my number. Yes, Joris. I want to meet you. Save Romero and Van der Ven. Lots of games coming up. There's an argument for that, but this is Man City. We have trophies in that stadium. I thought Levy hid them away in case the NFL and F1 executives got annoyed. And we've got Mickey Hazard's medal in there as well. Looking rather dapper. Arsenal haven't won the league in 20 years, so they're just a cup team now at best. Also, no European trophies. Yeah, yes. You tell them, Destiny.
And we was the first English club to win a European trophy.
That's called regency bias. Living in the past doesn't win you titles. No, but it makes your football team what it is.
But you know what, Vindaloo? It's my past because I was alive and I was lucky enough to be a lot of finals where Tottenham won trophies, right? So it's my past and it's my history. I'm old enough to have seen it, so I can talk about it.
This is very true, Joey. These Chelsea kids forget that Ken Bates wanted their fans behind electric fences like cattle. Yeah, exactly. And where is the Woolwich European history? It says a small club with zero European heritage. Yes, see? I'm furious. My family have owned Jags for years and we love the company. They've shit on it. How have they know? They've only said they're making electric cars. I don't understand. Yeah, exactly. Coming from Guna. Vindaloo living in the past. Look, we're crap too, but you have to admit you're special just a bit then. We're special because we're the first team to have done amazing things. Amazing
I know,
things. We go through our history. We've got a beautiful history.
and we're special because we're Tottenham Hotspur, right? We're the best club in the world. Look,
Yeah, you're Arsenal Football Club in a world full of football clubs and Rangers and towns. There's only one Hotspur, only one, and that's Tottenham Hotspur. So put that in your dirty, stinking pipe and smoke it. Steve D can sit next to the window. Steve D, true, come on, Vidlo, hop on the train, choo choo. Behind inside every Arsenal fan is a Tottenham fan dying to get out. I saw the advert. I don't understand. I know Jaguar's classy, but this is 2024 now. Things have to move with the times. I don't need kids telling me anything about history of any team, really. Exactly, Joey. I don't know how old you are, Joey. I'm not sure what your age is. I'd like to know, but I don't know. Jim's obviously 62. I'm 46. And when I stream with a lot of these youngsters, they literally have no clue about the history of any, like their own club, let alone any other club. It's unbelievable. Why is everyone going for me? Because you're a gooner and you deserve it, Vindaloo. No, because you're trying to give it to us when Arsenal aren't exactly prolific anymore at winning.
for any Arsenal fan that wants to know about the history of Tottenham Hotspur, just go and watch the semi-final and Gazza's free kick. That'll show you a bit of history.
Yeah, exactly. Jim's just dropped the
Best
mic.
goal that's ever been scored in the FA Cup, in my opinion.
First and only team to ever win the FA Cup as a non-league team. Oh, I'm loving all these facts coming out. The only team in England to buy their way into the top league. Yeah, exactly. City weren't the original cheats. The honour sits with Arsenal. Yeah, that was that's disgraceful, really, what they did there. I'm 44. 2 years younger than me, Yoris. That picture, I always think it's the guy out of that group. Dave Grohl, is it? I always think that's who that is in that picture. No, Kate, there, anyone, Bottom.
Yeah.
I know you love giving it, Vindaloo, but you've got to take it. If you're going to give it, you've got to take it.
He does take it.
Yeah, in a world of cities, United, Rangers, there's only one bum and all. I mean, who has their Arsenal? I mean, it's just a shit name, isn't it? Jaguar is owned by India, I think. Now Tata Motors, everyone is selling out. I know you've got to give it, Vindaloo. We have more European trophies than Arsenal. Yes, we do. Arsenal love giving it out, but can't take it back. To be fair, Vindaloo is very good at taking it back. He's one of the best.
This is not the channel to come on where Tottenham, we're going to give shit about Tottenham. We will critique if we need to critique, but we won't put Tottenham down because we are fucking Tottenham fans. We love our club. We don't put our club down.
If you don't like it, go and sit behind electric fencing like cattle. That's what I say. All aboard, choo-choo. But you've got to remember as well, there are other Arsenal fans in here. I'm not including Vindaloo because Vindaloo is brilliant at taking it. He always comes in if Arsenal lose. Bob Everett's a good one. Anthony Clark, I love the fact that he hates Arteta. Matt's the one. He can't ever take it. And Angus has trouble taking it as well. So if you're going to give it, you've got to take it. But maybe that's an age thing. I don't know. Thanks for the extra stream today, but still not giving you my like back. Oh, shit. That's like a knife in my heart. Oh, the pain. Vindaloo is one of the good ones. There's not many. I agree. I love giving it, but I've never taken it, says Sidarza. To be fair, Egal talks so much crap and he waffles and he gives it, but off camera he's a top guy. I like him a lot. I've got a lot of time for Egal. Get on the Ange train, fuckers, says Rinketic. Woolwich shouldn't talk about Champions League or Europa League when they haven't won the Conference League. Leo says, I like Phil P's way of saying it. Woolwich Wanderers, exactly. Square Dial FC. Do you know what? I'm on the terrace at 6 and I am full of snot. It's horrendous. There's 3 European trophies up for grabs. There always used to be years ago too, and Arsenal still haven't won one. That's something that Arsenal, it's like us when people say you never win nothing, you ain't won a trophy for so many years. That must annoy Arsenal fans that they always get told when you haven't won a European trophy. There's certain things where you've got to get that monkey off your back, and that's Arsenal's. But do I see them winning the Champions League this year? Hell no. I mean, Jimbo, for me, the Champions League this year, I think, well, I did. I said Real Madrid at the start, but
Yeah.
you've got Bayern Munich in there. But Barcelona in the Champions League. They are, aren't they?
No, I think they. I don't think they're they.
Yeah, they must be. They're not in the Europa League.
All right, they must be in the Champions League then.
Yeah, they're in the Champions League.
Yeah, they was in. I think they was in the other one last season, weren't they?
Yeah.
Well,
It's gonna be
it's for me. It's going to be Barcelona or Real Madrid. That's what I think.
Liverpool. They're sitting top of the Champions League
Yeah.
table. You've
Yeah,
got
Liverpool.
Sporting sitting second. Monaco. You've got Inter Milan in fifth. Barcelona, Dortmund, Villa. That's amazing. You still got Man City in there. Atalanta. I mean, I cannot see Arsenal.
If you
winning
can,
the
if you
Champions
can ask
League.
me who I'd like to see win it, I would like to
Yeah.
see Villa win it.
Yeah.
Right, but if you give me £100 and say you've got to put that on who you think's going to win it, I would put my £100 today probably on Barcelona.
I think it's going to be, yeah, so Dancer's saying the same. I was convinced it'd be Real Madrid, but Barcelona look mustard this year. But then again, as I said, Bayern Munich, they're there with Kane, but then will Kane step up if they got to the final? It's going to be interesting, but I think Arsenal's chance of winning the Champions League has gone this year, at least, because there's too many good teams in it for me. Yeah, postcodes in Kent are now classed as London. My sister was always Kent, and now when you put her address in, it comes up South East London, which is crazy. But if you go over the other side of the road, it's classed as Kent. Honestly, the world's gone mad. Edmonton is now part of London again, hence why it's the London Borough of Edmonton. Should we bet Forest winning? The odds are banging. Oh, what to win the league? Oh, do you know what? How cool would that be for Nuno? Because after the way he was treated at Spurs, and he was treated abysmally by Tottenham,
it was terrible.
It would be amazing for him to win the league. However, I don't think they've got any chance. Leo, you're right. I mean, we watched Barcelona when they won. I can't remember what game we watched, but they looked a different gravy this year. They've gone back to being unbelievable Barca again. And yet, there was all talk that they were going to go bankrupt and this, that, and the other. And now they're looking like an absolute epic force. But there we go. We was discussing, I know what I was going to say. Bloody freezing again.
They're 9 points behind, didn't they? Liverpool have stretched away. God.
Big up, Jordan. Good to see you. Who are 9 points behind?
Forest.
What about how many points behind of Arsenal? Is it 4?
No, they're 9 as well.
They're 9 points behind Liverpool.
Yeah.
And how many points are City behind Liverpool?
City are 5.
Bloody hell, is it really that?
Yeah.
And Liverpool that far?
Liverpool 28 points, City 23, Chelsea 19, Arsenal 19, Forest 19, Brighton 19, Fulham 18, Newcastle 18, Villa 18, Tottenham 16, Brentford 16.
That's unreal. How Liverpool have got such a massive lead already. I was watching a lot of videos, people saying Arsenal's title charge is over for this year, and I was thinking that's ridiculous. I didn't realise the gap was actually that much. They've done brilliant, Liverpool. I take my hat off to them. They have done fantastic.
Yeah, but they will lose games, Kate, because it's the Premier League.
Of course they will. We're only, what is it? This will be the 12th week of the league. Bobby K. It's 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 Bobby K. No one knows this, but I've got Leo here today. He's not in Denver. He's actually here. Look. Hi, Leo. Oh, hey, homies. How's everyone going, homies? Yeah, it's really cold here in London. Yeah, homies. Homies. I'm going to London again on the 19th of April. Hey, homies. Now, look, no one knew Leo was here. There we go. Jimbo, do you think Liverpool going for a new manager bounce, or do you think the foundations were already there and they would
I
kick
said
on?
I said this the other day, Vindaloo. I think that he walked into a good job, didn't he? A really good job. That they're kind of settled their team, and Klopp done a fantastic job with them. So he hasn't had to do many tweaks, and I don't think their football, Klopp's and his football are miles apart. So he's kind of walked into a settled team, and I think he's a great manager, and he's been very, very lucky. You know, imagine if Postecoglou gets sacked and they bring a manager in, right? It would be a disaster in my opinion because he's not going to play the football Postecoglou plays, is he? So it's going to be a real change where Liverpool haven't had that. So I don't think it's a manager bounce, but they're going to lose games and they're going to draw games because it's the Premier League. It's just the way it is. But
Uh,
it depends how many they lose and draw because they've got a good advantage now.
Hang on, Jim. Leo wants to say something. Hey, homies, I'm with my friends in Lincolnshire, enjoying my time in London and now in Lincolnshire with the homies. That's the route I decided to take. But come on, you Spurs. Smash a like, my homies. Thanks, Leo. What I'm saying.
And I hope you're not watching that. I have to live with this woman.
Jim, do you think Solanke will score this week?
Yes, Joey. Yes, I do. I think he's going to score every game. I believe that in my heart.
If I feel the same, Jimbo, but if Slot wins, it puts our phase 5 to shame, and that is why I want him to win so bad.
Yeah, but it doesn't. But look, does it put you to shame, Vindaloo? Does it? Does it put anybody to shame because he's walked into a real strong
No,
team,
it puts them
settled,
to shame.
but settled team?
No,
It's not
it puts them to
massive
shame.
changes.
I know, right? He is here. Joey says she's fucking mental. I don't know who he's talking about, but yeah, Leo. Well, you haven't left. You're here. Hey, big up my homies. See, that was good. That one. That was really good. But there we go. It'll hurt. I really, really, really wanted Slot over Nagelsmann and Tuchel when Conte was sacked. I wanted Slot so bad. I agree. He walked into a team that was left for him. Anyway, what I was going to say was, don't forget, if anyone's interested in these, before I carry on, look, let me. I don't know why my things like that. Hang on, let me do this. Settings, camera, mirror my camera. Legend on the bench badges, 2 for £6. All go to charity. If anyone's interested, message me on the community page, send me an email to justagirlwholovespurs@gmail.com. You get a little note from Mickey in there. But yeah, all go to obviously the amazing charity. But what I was going to say was there was a lot of people who wanted us to do a Christmas Day stream, and last year we did one because we spent Christmas at home on our own. But this year we're going to my sister's.
But we still do a stream.
However, we are still going to do a stream. But what I wanted to know was, what sort of time people want us to do it? What works best for people? And we'll sort it out. What's this? Can you not use this mistake of a show to make money, be it for charity or not? We feel exploited. Big up yours. Yeah, anyone that's planning on coming in on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day, we will do one Christmas Eve as well. We always do a normal lunchtime one. But the Christmas Day one, I think last year we did about 6 or 7 p.m. Do you remember, Jim?
I can't remember when we done it. I remember we done one. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I think it was 6 or 7 p.m. And yeah, if anybody is going to come in, then let us know what time suits you. I'm going to put a post out. And then, of course, we will do a New Year's Eve stream where we see in the new year together like we did last year. And I'm not going to get sloshed on any streams this year because the Christmas one we did with Ben, it was a very, very bad influence on me and got me drunk on sherry, and that is not happening again because that was not pleasant. Mates rates, no, I didn't even get mates rates. 2 for £6, including postage. I think that's a bargain. Myself. Kate, I'll come on Christmas should you need someone. I'm having a chilled one with my folks. You're welcome. I will let anyone come on. I will let anyone come in. As long as you're not a wanker, you are welcome to see Christmas in. Bobby Coos and I come as a package deal, and we expect our own robe and a Turkish sandwich. Oh, F off then. I'm not coming on.
Bobby, listen to me, right? No matter what she says, she will have a drink.
Yeah, I probably will have a drink. The only time I drink is Christmas. Yeah, New Year's Eve might be delayed till the 3rd of Feb. Watch the space. Luckily, I hosted the stream last year, Kate. Yeah, I was a little bit sloshed. I was drinking sherry like it was Fanta, and it's only when it sort of hit my head and I thought, whoa, I feel a little bit sloshed. But that's what happens. That's impossible to do, Kate. I'm 7 hours behind your time, so you'll be in the future in the next year. Ooh. Yeah, but we see the new year in UK time. We did it last year live on stream. I don't think we finished the stream till nearly 2 a.m., if I remember rightly. And we will have a Christmas Day stream. I'm not a pisshead. I drink once a year at Christmas. Jim?
The only drink that is in this house is sherry.
Yeah,
I don't think there's another drink in this house, is there?
Yeah, there's Smirnoff Ice.
Oh, is
And
there?
a bottle of Arches.
Bloody hell, that must be about 400 years old, the Smirnoff Ice. Bloody hell, how old is it?
It was bought when the World Cup was on. When was that?
Oh my God, you telling me that's going to be all right to drink?
Probably not. Probably not the Archers. That's about 6 years old. It's never been opened. But the sherry, I need a new bottle because I've nearly finished it. Big up, Angus. Good to see you. Guess I can't come on, Ben. She said no wankers. I refuse to let Kate tell me when I can wank. Nobody tells me when to wank. Well, it makes exceptions for you, Bobby, obviously, because you're Bobby K. I'm not even a casual drinker. I just drink at Christmas. And yeah, it is a proper old girl's drink. In fact, saying that, when I had the reunion with my sister, my niece and my nephew, I got drunk on vodka. So we could get a bottle of vodka in, AU, because I love AU vodka. And William likes that. So maybe we'll get AU vodka instead of sherry, because sherry gives me a bit of a headache.
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Have what you want.
Yeah, I do like the AU different flavours, blue raspberry and
you're very naughty when you've had a drink as well.
So I don't even know what I do.
So we get some vodka in.
All right. I don't drink much, just at weekends throughout the year, that's all. Leo, Kate doesn't believe in time zones. I don't. If we're in the future, it's magic. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, hope your dad's all right. Send him our best, Angus. Advocat and Lemonade Snowball. Oh, my God. I remember trying them when I was young. And Baby Sham. I don't normally like vodka, but my sister's got a bar in her house and she's got every bloody flavour of vodka, Grey Goose and all sorts. But she's got this AU, and I tried the blue one, and I've tried them all now. Pink lemonade is lovely.
Yeah, she's got about 20 different bottles of vodka, all different flavours.
Yeah, so I shall get one of them because William likes it as well. Sounds like you won't just have vodka in you.
Not if I have my way, Joey.
Are we going to the game on my birthday after Christmas? I don't know who that's aimed at, but we're not, as far as I know. Whiskey, I tried to stay away from, but it keeps pulling me back. That was my dad's drink. I'm just beer man, not rum or whiskey and vodka. You don't like vodka anymore, but you do have a cheeky AU because it tastes like squash.
Once in the blue moon, yeah. I'm very lucky that because I was an alcoholic. Most people can't drink once they've been an alcoholic, but I can have one drink now and again and not touch another one. So I suppose I'm just lucky. I don't know.
Kate only drinks on days ending with a Y, so rarely. I very rarely drink. I've bought 3 bottles of Aldi Irish cream with peanut butter flavour, clementine flavour and normal. See, I had a really bad experience. I was drunk and I decided to put my Baileys in with my Archers and lemonade and downed it. and was so sick, and I've never drunk Baileys again. Big little story there. I've got my Goose Island Stout. Big up wheels every time.
He likes a little vodka, my son.
He
now
does.
and
He loves
again.
you. Don't everyone in the UK watch football on Boxing Day? Oh yeah, we've been watching it. Won't be at the game. Yeah, Jimbo, he's a bit of a ledge. 18 years clean this year.
When I was down my brother-in-law's, Joey, he gave me a beer. I thought, oh, I'll have a beer. I did fancy one. Right, I only drank a mouthful and I tipped it away. Didn't enjoy it one bit.
Paul, again, apologies that we was late. But thank you to everyone that waited. It's completely ruined my day. I'm completely baffled now as to what time it is, what I'm supposed to be doing.
The people that come in here are more important than shopping. I'm sorry, but they are.
Yeah, this is true. We need to stop drinking, start smoking joints, and grow our hair and call everyone man. Yes, I like that idea. Good idea, Vindaloo man. I like it. Jimbo, I'm exactly the same. I was terrible at it back in the day. I stopped for 5 to 10 years. Now I can enjoy a beer. Yeah, Jim was an alcoholic and a drug addict, and he just stopped like that. And 18 years clean this year. So big up, Jimbo. I've got some salted caramel rum. See, I love to drink, but I also double in Class A's if I start on them. If I start on them, I'm on them for weeks, so I try to stay away. Yeah, please do, Joey. Don't go anywhere near them. They're absolutely... I was waiting for a punchline there, but don't go near them. As someone who's watched someone destroy their whole life, almost, and nearly die, who was given 6 months to live 18 years ago. No, 6 months to live 21 years ago. Please don't. Yeah. Please don't do it. That's
I was given 6 months to live, and look at me now. Look at me now.
Bit of a man.
It's a fiddle. Fine figure of a man.
But yeah, please don't. Sorry to be cliche, but just say no, because they're my pet thing. I hate them. I've cut down my booze and enjoy it a lot more. My hair started growing back. I'm no longer balding. What, Claire balding? That's what supported Spurs does. Yep. Big respect, Jimbo. 18 years. I was also an addict.
Just had itself on.
No, I'm serious. It's a constant battle. You know, you're out. A power asks. It's a fight to say no. You know what Jim had to do? He had to get away from his friends. We had to literally move 3.5 hours away, or he would never have stopped. Jim, am I right?
Yeah, I just woke up one day and I said to Kate, if we don't go, I am gonna die. So we just got up. I love Bobby Kate. He's my man crush. I just got up and I said, right, we're gonna go. And I sold everything up, my business, my house, everything, and we just moved. And I had to get away from it. Yeah, the best thing to do if you want to stop is to get away from the people that you're doing it with.
We know someone that's battling with it now, and they've been rehab and they've got clean. But you know what? He's got back on it because he's in the same area with the same people. But
and I've
Jimbo,
told him he's got to move.
I know you're starting streaming in a minute, Benji, but I'm just going to put this out there. I lost a baby and then I fell pregnant with William, and Jimbo was still taking drugs. And I sat on the kitchen floor and I cried and I said, I can't do this. I literally can't do this anymore, Jim. He got every bit of cocaine that he had and flushed it down the toilet. And he was doing about $6,000 a week, was it?
Yeah.
He got every bit of alcohol in the house and poured it down the sink. And that day on, he's never, ever touched another drink of excessively. And he's never touched another drug. So if you want someone to be a role model and someone to look up to, that is unbelievable willpower to do what he done. And he did that for me and for Wills and for himself.
But I look at it, probably without you, I wouldn't have done it. But you got to weigh up in your life what's important and what's not important. And you was more important to me than the other shit I was doing.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard, Joey. I know this is what I say to people. When people say you're so happily married, it was really difficult. To get where we are, but sometimes you've got to get through the bad to be good on the other side. That's how we know we're soulmates, because we got through it together, and it weren't easy, was it, Jimbo?
But no, it wasn't easy. But I mean, there comes a time in your life where you've got to make a big decision, right? And I was doing £6,000 a week. I was spending, and I had money, so I wasn't stealing off of anyone. But it wasn't just me, but I had my hangers on that I used to give it to as well. But it comes to a decision in your life where you've got to make a massive decision. It all happens to everybody. It might not be to do with drugs or drink. It might be to do with work, or it might be everyone gets a big decision in their life that they've got to take by the scruff of the neck. And I loved Kate more than anything on the planet and didn't want to lose her. So I chose Kate over drugs and drink. It was as simple as that.
That's it. Choose love.
Yeah, sometimes I look back and think, did I make the right decision?
That's not very nice.
I'm only joking.
Joey said, Coke's the downfall for me. I can go months without it. Then one line, I'm on it for weeks. Then I just stop again. It's weird. Yeah,
that's the thing about it, Joey. That's the thing about cocaine. People say it's a recreational drug. It's not. It's not a recreational drug. It's a drug that draws you in. And I was doing it practically 24/7. I would do it and I'd be awake for 3 days. And then I would be conked out for 2 days, where people were ringing me and knocking on the door. I was waking up and I was drinking Baileys and vodka for my breakfast, and doing lines and lines of cocaine, and I would just disappear off the planet for days where I was out in clubs, 24-hour clubs, and it was just a mad existence. And when I look back, it makes me feel sick. I can't even watch films now with cocaine in it.
No, you
I have to
can't.
switch them off because it makes me feel sick that I acted like that. And it wasn't me. Before I went into that, I was a very fit fanatic. I was as fit as a fiddle. I did lots of sports, and I had a very high-profile job where I had to be fit. And I went down. I packed my job up because I had money, and I went down that road. And when I look back, I think to myself, "How did I do it?" And people that knew me used to say he would have been the last person on the planet I would have said got into that. So it can grab anybody. It can. It's just a terrible drug, Joey. It is. It's a fucking horrible drug.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Look, we will do a stream. We keep saying we're going to do a mental health stream. We will do another one where we just talk mental health. I'll get that booked in for next week because it's coming to that time of year, which can be a little bit lonely for people and a bit depressing. So let's get one booked in next week. But apologies once more for the lateness. Apologies again for it being a bit off the cuff and not prepared, but I'm glad we did it. It was good fun, as always. I'm on the terrace at 6, and then we'll be back tomorrow at 12 doing the actual Premier League recap.
Oh, we got into Ben's time.
Yeah, I know we've got into Ben's time, but if you stay where you are, you'll get redirected to Ben anyway. Jimbo, end the stream as only you can.
Stay away from drugs and only drink sensibly because it will kill you. And we will beat City. We will beat City on Saturday. I don't care anybody says that we can't beat them. And we will lose to them. No, we won't. We will fucking beat City, and we will fucking be back this weekend. That will fucking.
I've just got to say quickly. Bobby said, "Wait, Jim, you quit Coke for Kate. I love you, bro, but what the fudge were you thinking? One makes you fall down the stairs, and one pushes you down. Just saying." Yoris says, "I'd love to come on for that one. Subject very close to my heart. You will be welcome. Yes, it's coffee time." Big up Sarada with the super chat saying, "Congratulations, Jimbo, listening while cleaning." Thank you very, very much, Sarada. Good to see you as well. Right, that is the end of the stream. Angus, don't ruin our vibe. Don't be a negative Nancy.
She's done 2 super chats saying the same thing.
I think it's only one that's come out twice.
Oh, all right.
But yes,
you.
Stay where you are. We've been directed to the coffee company. Have a brilliant day. And as always, be nice. Don't be a twat.
Giving opinions with no regret. Smashing the top bins like in the onion net. Talking the talk with Kate and Jim. And walking the walk, just listen in. The perfect match. Kate and Jim. Getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter. Mixing and transfer news, it's what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jimbo always keeps a positive spin, while Kate's Mickey has a name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like Lenny stop robbing, or she's just flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. The perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match.